Hey, you guys, I hope you're doing well. Today I want to get back to the topic of song hooks. I want to talk about the importance of going back and reviewing your hook, maybe several times after you've written a song, making sure you've got a great hook that makes sense and translates back out to the listener. So here we go. One of my biggest pet peeves related to songwriting, especially from professional songwriters, when I'm listening to a song and I like it, I like the vibe, I love the melody, there's a cool concept, and then the song gets to the hook and I find that the song starts to meander. It feels like maybe the writer was still trying to explain something that wasn't clear in the verse. I'm waiting for the title, it's not getting there. And it meanders through, let's say, 4 or 8 bars, and finally, maybe at the end, I finally get, wham, the title. You know, there are genres where that will work. If you're working in alternative, something that's maybe indie, you've got sort of a little bit of license to get a little out there. The design of the song can be a little bit more ambiguous. In fact, that might make it cooler in some of those genres. But if you're talking about pop music or country music, where it really is a very radio-driven type of genre, you really have to make it clear to the listener what the hook is. And so a couple of things that you need to keep in mind. One is, whatever your title is, get to it and try to repeat it a couple of times. If your listener has gotten through the hook and they're not really sure what the title of the song was, or there's not some central idea, whether it's the title or something that is hooky that grabbed them, that they say, that's probably the title of the song, if it's not there, then something's missing. And there are a lot of good amateur songwriters that I work with a lot. And that's one of the most common things I see is they'll create some cool melodies, but they have a tough time really going back and nailing down a fantastic hook. And I can work with them. And I've shown some techniques in some of my videos how I will elaborate on a chorus, or I'll create a tag that focuses back on the title of the song, something to really bring the chorus in a little more focus. But when it comes down to professional writers, people that are working with labels, big artists, and they write a song like that, I just don't get that. They should know better. Working in publishing, I saw that so often. It was amazing how you could even get a team of writers, professional writers in the room, and they would turn in a song and you would be asking yourself, is that the hook? Where's the hook? So the thing that every songwriter needs to do is, once you've written a song, you need to come back and listen with unbiased ears. Try to listen to that song as if somebody else wrote it. And ask yourself, is the chorus really translating out? If I had never heard this song before, would it be clear? What's the title? What's the concept? Is the hook saying some central idea that relates to the whole meaning of the song? If you think about it like this, your verse should sort of get you into the story. It should explain something about what the song's about, get into the characters if that's the type of song, or the meaning. Your pre-chorus should be preparing for the chorus. And so whatever you say in your pre-chorus needs to be lining up the meaning of your verse with what you're about to say in the chorus. What you're really doing at the end of your pre-chorus, or you're really doing with it, is you're saying, therefore, that's why I say. So if your verse is the story, your pre-chorus is going, therefore, that's why I say, and then your chorus nails it. Whatever the title is, whatever the concept is, it needs to be brought down to something that's so simple that your listener can pick it up quickly, they can start singing it. Hopefully, by the time your song's over one time, it's in their head, they're singing it. And if it's a lot of lyrics, and I've been part of these songs where you had some pretty cool ideas melodically, but there was just a ton of lyrics, you might want to go back and ask yourself, what can I get rid of? What can I repeat? What can you do to make your hook so simple that people can remember it quickly, that it's not like trying to remember something for a history quiz? All right, there you go. And a lot of times I say, I hope that was worthwhile to you, but I promise you, if you're having a problem with your hooks, then what I said today is worthwhile to you. You need to take it seriously. Take it from a guy that has been through tens of thousands of songs, sitting and listening to them for professional songwriters. That is the problem that I see more often than any. It's not concise, it's not clear, you're just left wondering, where's the hook? All right, you guys, until next time.